Good morning, it's October 15th, and this is your daily brief in science. Here's everything you need to know. A new study suggests that a drug combination could significantly benefit up to 40% of patients with advanced prostate cancer by both slowing tumor growth and actively killing cancer cells. The combination involves fadraciclib, which indirectly inhibits the protein MCL1, along with either ipatasertib or capivasertib, both of which target the AKT pathway. These drugs are currently in clinical trials for other types of cancer. Funding for this research was provided by the Wellcome Trust, the Prostate Cancer Foundation, and Prostate Cancer UK. Researchers are now seeking additional funding to advance into clinical trials. The study's findings, published in Nature Communications, show that targeting specific tumor types, such as those with PTEN loss or PI3K activation, yields the best responses. This approach could lead to more personalized and effective treatments for prostate cancer. Experts are optimistic that this targeted therapy offers new hope for patients with limited options. The research highlights the potential for combining drugs that inhibit key pathways involved in tumor growth and survival. Moving forward, the focus is on refining these treatments to improve patient outcomes. The South Atlantic anomaly has expanded significantly since 2014, now covering an area roughly half the size of continental Europe, according to satellite data from ESA's SWARM mission. This expansion correlates with the movement of Earth's northern magnetic pole toward Siberia and is driven by complex processes within Earth's turbulent core. The behavior of the anomaly differs regionally, with variations between Africa and South America, including a westward retreat over Africa that is contributing to its weakening. These changes reflect intricate geological and magnetic processes occurring deep within Earth. The growth of the SAA is believed to be influenced by flux patterns at the core mantle boundary, making continuous monitoring crucial. Earth's magnetic field, generated by molten iron in the outer core, provides vital protection from cosmic radiation, but its fluctuations are driven by internal processes such as activity in the African large, low-shear velocity province. The complex dynamics involve electrical currents and irregularities at the core mantle boundary, which can cause disruptions in the magnetic field. ESA and scientists from the Technical University of Denmark are investigating whether magnetic field lines bouncing back into Earth's core contribute to the anomaly's growth. The expansion raises concerns for space safety, as satellites in this region face higher radiation levels, increasing the risk of malfunctions and data loss. Understanding these magnetic variations is essential for predicting future changes and safeguarding technological systems, with plans to monitor the anomaly beyond 2030. Advances in cellular reprogramming and genomics are shaping the future of psychiatric disorder prevention. Dr. Cohen emphasizes using these technologies to understand the biological roots of mental health conditions, especially those appearing later in life. He advocates for a comprehensive, multidisciplinary approach that considers biological complexity, early intervention, and international scientific cooperation. His research combines genomics, neuroimaging, and cellular models to study complex brain disorders. Cohen's lab uses induced pluripotent stem cells derived from patients to grow brain cells, revealing metabolic and connectivity abnormalities linked to disorders like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and Alzheimer's disease. These studies show that metabolic defects in brain cells can be corrected before symptoms develop, shifting focus from neurotransmitter imbalances to cellular energy metabolism. This approach suggests that restoring cellular energy functions could lead to more effective treatments. Cohen also promotes moving away from traditional categorical diagnoses toward a symptom-based, dimensional model that reflects underlying biological differences. Such a shift aims to reduce stigma and improve diagnostic accuracy. He stresses the importance of supporting innovative research and sharing findings openly to foster a global scientific ecosystem focused on mental health breakthroughs. A new study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine examines the effectiveness of the two-dose recombinant zoster vaccine, or RZV, in preventing shingles among adults aged 65 and older. The research specifically looked at those who had previously received the live zoster vaccine, ZVL. The findings show that 2 doses of RZV offer a 67.9% relative protection against herpes zoster, ophthalmicus, and postherpetic neuralgia, with the second dose significantly boosting vaccine efficacy compared to just 1 dose. Analyzing data from over 3.4 million adults, the study found that a single dose of RZV had an effectiveness of 56.1% against shingles after 1 year. The results were consistent across different age groups and immune statuses. Researchers stress the importance of completing the 2-dose series to maximize protection, noting barriers like access, insurance, and vaccine hesitancy can hinder vaccination rates. The study emphasizes the critical role of the second dose in enhancing effectiveness and highlights ongoing efforts to monitor RZV's safety and efficacy in diverse populations. Limitations include a relatively short follow-up period and a lack of safety data for Shingrix, pointing to the need for longer-term research. The findings support CDC guidelines recommending 2 doses of RZV for those previously vaccinated with ZVL, regardless of prior shingles vaccination. Using Medicare data from 2007 to 2019, the study focused on adults 65 and older with continuous coverage and no prior shingles or RZV vaccination during 2018 and 2019. The second dose was effective whether given within the CDC recommended window or later, providing vaccination flexibility. Effectiveness was similar across age groups from 65 to 80 and among both immunocompromised and immunocompetent individuals, though slightly lower in those aged 85 and older. A subgroup analysis indicated lower effectiveness among Black individuals, around 20%, compared to approximately 55% in non-Black individuals, though small sample sizes limit these estimates. Recent research highlights the benefits of quitting smoking for maintaining cognitive health into older age. The study analyzed data from large surveys such as ELSA, SHARE, and HRS, controlling for factors like baseline cognitive scores, age, sex, education, and country, which enhances the reliability of its findings. It found that former smokers experienced significantly slower declines in memory and verbal fluency over a 6-year period compared to current smokers. This research contributes to understanding how lifestyle choices influence brain aging and indicates the importance of further studies into the biological mechanisms involved. Experts stress that smoking cessation is especially important for older adults, who tend to smoke less but are more vulnerable to the health harms caused by smoking. In 2023, smoking rates in the UK dropped to approximately 11.9% of adults, the lowest since records began in 2011, with older adults being less likely to smoke than younger populations. Recent statistics also show that 35% of smokers attempted to quit last month, with 29% succeeding, reflecting improved support and awareness. The harmful effects of smoking on brain health are linked to damage to blood vessels, chronic inflammation, and oxidative stress. These factors contribute to neurodegeneration and cognitive decline by causing direct injury to brain cells. Mechanistically, smoking damages the cardiovascular system, induces chronic inflammation, and causes oxidative stress, all of which accelerate cognitive deterioration. This has been your daily brief in science. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates via email at www.brief.news. For more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.